One of the areas that people are particularly worried about is that if they become very productive workers, if they become so invested in their work, it might affect their social life. And by social life, they mean the relationship that they've built with friends, with family, with partners might suffer because they will find themselves so invested in the work that they do. Okay. I think that it's possible to be a productive worker and still be very sociable. It depends on how you define social life. I think that to be a great worker is not for everyone. Okay. There's a price that you pay to become a very productive worker who would create something out of your work in life. For many people who work, there's going to be less than 10% of people who will go on to create things that will last through time. The rest of us will just do normal work and probably retire out of that work. Okay. So first of all, you should know that becoming a distinguished worker comes with a price. And sometimes that includes sacrificing a certain part of your life. But then a social life that you've intentionally developed can go alongside a very productive work life. So let's look at it this way. You have friends, you have family, you have partners that you need to probably find some time for all of them, right? First of all, the first thing that you need to evaluate is who indeed should be given time and at what time, all right? You go to work mostly, if you are a normal employed worker, you go to work around 8 and then you close by 5 p.m. So you have the rest of the time available to spend with people who mean a lot to you. So it is not everyone around you that should get your attention every time, right? And I'm not saying this to mean that some people are more important than others. No, it means that you should have a priority as to who gets your time at every point in time, all right? Who gets the time in the weekend? Who gets the time during the weekdays? At what time, the mornings or the evenings? You should have control over that. And you should plan that ahead of time to be able to spend time with both family, friends, and the people who mean a lot to you. If you can handle that, then you can combine a good social life and a good work life. Okay. So social life should not seem like you are just all over the place. People get access to you all the time, and you just don't have control over anything, and you are just in it and walking around. That is not a good social life. A good social life is one that you have planned, and you will spend the right time with the right people. And so you'll be able to enjoy the time without sacrificing a productive work life because both are important. It is important that you have time to concentrate on work and become very productive. And it is equally important that you have time to spend with those who mean a lot to you. Because as I said, no human is an island. We all need each other and we need people around us. We need our friends, we need our family, we need partners around us to help encourage and build us up. All right, I just wanted to discuss this with you. I hope you find it useful and thank you for joining today. Hopefully see you some other time. My name is Ian. Bye-bye.